Now. And we're back. Hello, welcome back, Acidic Trauma and Thomas. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome once again back to our daily Limbus Mirror Dungeon. Today featuring the 2 night IDs we had from Canto 6? I don't remember. Alright. Let me unmute myself. Of course I unmuted myself. Alright. So we had LCB regular checkup today. We're still on that gas. We're still pumping that energy. Let's get right into the ADs. What do you mean the TV's broken? I'm right here. Is my voice coming out funny? What's going on? Thomas, if it is about my voice or the camera effects are on purpose, mind you. Hold on, where is it? Filters? There you go. All of these effects that you see on my TV here, they're all effects I put on purpose. You know? Now, you might see some, like, you know, this cam lines going on. That's because I have an LED light here that is on the not on the same refresh rate, shutter rate as this camera that I use, and this camera has no options for shutter rate. So instead of like just, you know, having an okay quality camera with the lines because of the light bulb I use, I just decided to go all in. The voice is not glitch. Yeah, today I have 2 voices now. I have
this one, which is the one you might be used to, and I'm going to use this one exclusively when I speak like an announcer.
And we have this other filter here that I'm only using 40% of its power for, you know, to kind of equate the sound of my voice with the TV thing. Anyway, off with that. Let's begin. Let's analyze the ADs that we are going to be using today. Starting with Sinclair. A Tree Lust, True Gloom, 1 Slough, and a Slough Guard. A Slough Clashable Guard that is also unbreakable. Starting with his passive. Begin protection mission. 5 own Slough. At combat, gain defense level up equal to tremor count on self, max 5. Incredibly powerful. So 5-0 Slough, gain defense equal to tremor on self tremor. Max 5. Alright. Skill 1, 3, 4, 4, a 11 roller. Once again, 11 seems to be like the general middle ground for every skill 1. 3, 4, 4. Has aggro, gain defense level up on use, and if the target has tremor count, it gain clash power. Alright. And clash power versus 4+ tremor. And gains 3 self tremor. Alright. Hit after a clash win, inflicts 2 tremor count. On hit, gain 2 defense level up. So, assuming he's winning every clash, because we're not sending him to lose a clash, he gains 4 defense level up. On top of his passive, that is gonna give him more defense. That is pretty good. Makes him very tanky. It makes him just like any Zwei identity. If we take Snake's low, he will become very mighty. Skill 2, combat preparation. A funny reference to Library of Ruina here. It's a 4/5/5. A 14 roller. That's above average. Alright, gain 1 defense level up for every true tremor count on self, gain aggro, and at 4 defense level up, gains coin power. So gain 1 defense for every true self tremor, 3 max, and at 4 defense, gain coin power +1. All right. So, which we will be at 4 defense at all times, because we're pretty easy with some gifts. That attack goes from a pretty good 14 roll to a 16 roll. Becoming a 4, 6, 6. And he gains 3 tremor count. Alright, self-tremor. On hit after Clash Win, on true other allies with the lowest HP percentage, apply true defense level up. On hit, on true other allies with defense level up, apply defense level up on the ally, divided by true defense level up next turn, once per turn, max of 3. Amazing. Very good. And since it is going to be only with Ishmael on the field, I do believe that he's going to be applying that defense level up to himself. We need to test that. So, give defense level up to on the ally, divided by 2, offense level up. 3 offense. Hold on. Equal. Alright, S2 is a massive team buff. Got it. And now, skill tree. A 4, 3, 3, 3. So 9, it's a 13 roller. Rolls lower than his skill 2 by default. Gain 1 defense level up for every true count on self. True count, tremor count on self. Max of 4. It's on use, so it applies immediately. Self-tremor, max of 4. On use, coin power +1 for every 3 defense level up on self. So we have a magical number here. At 9 defense level up, we get coin power. 3 coin power, which is amazing for a high skill like that. So, coin power +1 for every 3 defense on self. Max of 3. So this attack goes from a 13 roller to a 16, 19, and a 21. Which is, you know, par for the course for how it usually goes. Becoming a 4. And because it's a self buff, it will trigger pretty much all the time. So this is a very strong skill. Very strong indeed. Give me a second, I'm writing this down. So we have our magic number of 9 defense on self for big damage on our skill tree. Magic number. Got it. Right, what else? On hit, one other ally with the lowest HP percentage apply 4 defense level up next turn. He can apply on self if he is low health or solo. Consume up to 8 tremor count on self and inflict the same amount of tremor count on target. Trigger tremor burst and reduce attack. Tremor is an extra effect, really. We only really use tremor on self, on the skill 2, and that's it, unless his defense has something special. Alright. It's a clashable guard, it gains tremor, and it triggers tremor burst on the enemy. And it is an unbreakable coin. Not bad at all. Sanity is default, increase sanity by winning clash, increase by 10 by killing someone at the higher level, increase by 5 defeating someone that is higher level than the unit, and only loses when the ally dies. Got it. All in all, a very strong kit. It's a double O that can roll a 21. Of course, his offense level is not the best thing in the world. It's no, actually, his offense level is also great. What the hell? No, this is a tank damage unit. Wow. Has 64 defense level base and 61, 62 on his attacks. Normally, a pure damage ID has the same, like 65 on all of them.
Very good indeed. Let's take a look at Zwei Ishmael then. Ishmael. Alright. So right off the bat, we don't have a single resonance within this shoe. Sinclair has Lust, Gloom, and Sloth. We have Sloth Guard. She has Pride, Envy, and Gluttony with a Pride Guard. So it's gonna be difficult to prop resonance passives here. So 3 Pride, 2 Envy, 1 Glut, and 1 Clashable Block Pride. What is your passive, Ishmael? At 5 own Pride, at combat start, gain defense level up equal to tremor count on self, max of 5. Equal, the same one as, you know, Sinclair. Got it. 5 owned Pride. If this unit is in defensive stance, double the amount of level up gain for an above effect. Alright? If on the S, double the self effect. Alright. What else? Just that? That's fine. So, not only does she has the same passive as Sinclair, she has it better. Let me check here. Yep, it's just the same passive on Sinclair, but better. Let's look at her skills then. Beginning. Skill 1, it's another 9-11 roller. 3/4, just like Sinclair. Gains defense level up for Tremor on self. That is 1 defense level per true Tremor. And gains a base power +1 for every 4 defense level up in self. Nice. Well, let's go. Gain 1 defense per true self Tremor. Max of 3. Power +1 per 4 defense on self. True. Inflict Tremor count, gain defense level up. Inflict Tremor count, gain defense level up. Nice. Very light on the Tremor application here, but this is just a skill 1. Skill 2. It is a 4/4/4/4, making it a 16 roller. Higher than Sinclair, but Sinclair can reach 16 with a conditional. So it's has more coins too, so it's more affected by coin power. Let's see. On use, gain aggro. On use, gain defense level up for every true Tremor herself. Max of 5. Same effect as the one before, but more uses out of it. So at 10 Tremor, she can gain 5 defense level up. And at 4 more defense level, she gains coin power +1, making this skill much more powerful. So, once that, let's just check here. Yeah, once that passive, once you have 4 defense level up on self, that attack goes from a 16 roller to a 19 roller. For 4, 5, 5, 5. Very nice. On Clash Ring, gain Tremor, gain defense at 8+. That one is good. At 8+ defense. Inflict power down. Not bad at all. And since we're going to be constantly high on defense level up because both Sinclair and herself gain self-defense level up just by existing, they're going to be activating their conditionals all the time. And finally, her skill tree, Ward. It is a 16 roller natural, not great, but 4, 4, 4. 16? No, it's a 17 roller, sorry. For 8, 12 plus 5, 7. So it's a 17 roller. Gains defense level up for every true Tremor count on self, same as before. And same effect as a skill 2, it's at max 10 tremor for more defense power up. If the unit's defensive stance deals 70% more damage. Wow! Plus 70% damage on DS. Coin power plus 1 for every 4 defense level on self. And now we're seeing some power here. This one has more than one usage, unlike her S2. This one can be activated 4 times, meaning that our magical number for defense level on self will be a 16. Magic number 16. This attack goes from a 17 to a 20, 23, and then a 26.
Amazing. 20, 23, and 26. No, wait, it can go further than that. It can go up to 29, actually. So, bear with me for a second. Her natural roll on this attack is a 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. That is a 17. Assuming she has 4 defense level ups, all coins gained 1 power. The attack becomes a 20, because this 4 became a 5, so 5, 5, 5, 5, 20. She gained another 4 defense level up. Now we have 8. Coin power plus 2. All this 4 becomes a 6. 6, 6, 12, plus 12, 17, 18, plus 5 becomes a 23. This happens again. She has now 12 defense level up. She goes to 26 roll. And then this happens one more time because the max is 4. She has 16 defense level up. Now, each one of these coins is worth 8. So 5 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. So 8, 8, 16, 24 plus 5, the base power, 29. That is nuts. That is tasty. And we're not done going through the skill yet, mind you. Seven, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5. 4, 8, 12,
and then 16. The TV is working indeed. I'm looking at it, and I'm looking very, very respectfully at it. And not to mention the 70% damage bonus on defensive stance. Wow. Alright, Feral Coin. Consume all tremor count on self and inflict the value of the count consumed as tremor on the target, max of 20. Deal excess tremor times 5% damage, max 50. Trigger tremor burst. If this unit is in defense 7, trigger tremor burst, then reduce the target's. So you can double tremor burst and gain the damage bonus if she exceeds 20. Alright, hold on, I'm eating some peanuts. Anyway, if we have 50 tremor count on self, on a long fight for example, she gets to dole out 50% more damage. No, wait. It's excess tremor times 5, so... hold on. I gotta do the math now. Watch my brain meat quiver and shake. So, max 20 is the amount of extra tremor we can inflict on the target. We have to have self 20 tremor. So if you have 21, it's tremor times 5, so 5% more damage. If you have 2 times 5, 10. If you have 3 times 5, 15. And then we can go from multiples of 5, and I'll do the math. I'm gonna do this manually, sorry. So 5, 10, 15, 20. We need to have 30 tremor on self for that massive damage boost. So 30 self tremor for massive damage boost. We're probably not going to be paying too much attention on that, but it's fine. Tremor burst in defensive stance. Tremor burst again. Incredible skill, very powerful, wow. Finally, her defense skill. She gains 2 defense steps per turn, gains 10 tremor count once per turn. That means we use defense or block 3 times in a row, we are in the big damage zone. Big damage. Big damage. But it's a while until we get there, so. Now, do pay attention that it consumes all your tremor count. So if you use the skill tree at any moment, before we get to that threshold of 30, 20, or between 20 or 30, we're not gonna get anything. We're gonna consume it all. And defensive stance. This effect does not compound in potency, as stacking it only extends its duration, reduced by 1 at its turn end. When a unit gains these effects, gain the following effects next turn. Fix this unit speed to its minimum value, gain 5 defense level up. Each of these unit slots gain 10 divided by 2 by this unit's number of slots, aggro. It just gives aggro. When chaining skill, this unit can draw enemies' attacks toward this unit regardless of speed, focusing counters only. Upon Clash Win, trigger Tremor Burst. Wow. Cannot be staggered by damage. By damage. That means Tremor applies, Rupture applies, Force Stagger applies, other sources of non-direct damage also applies. Alright, that's the true ID. So let's take a look again. Sinclair. Gains Clash Power versus targets with Tremor on his skill 1, gains defense, gains self-tremor. On his skill 2, he gains plus coin power at 4 defense, his magical number. His skill 3, coin power plus 1 for every 3 defense on self. So the magic number for Sinclair skill 3 is 9 self-defense level up. While Ishmael has a lot more. Let's see here. Gain defense on self, gains power for 4 defense on self plus 2, so that's her S1. Here we go. Her S1 can become a 12-13 roller. So 8 defense on self applies it. Her S2 gains defense level per self tremor and coin power for defense on self. And finally, the almighty, super powerful skill tree at 16 defense, self-defense, and 30 self-tremor for maximizing her damage potential. Alright, IDs reviewed, let's build a team. We are running a tremor defense level team. Yisang, how can you help us? We have Lust, Gloom, and Sloth, Pride, Envy, and Gluttony. So let's take a look here. Tremor. We have Molar Office. When an ally with the lowest max HP triggers Tremor Burst on an enemy, inflict 1 defense level down next turn per force trigger threshold raise. Max 3 per enemy. This one's pretty good. Gives us a damage bonus. And I do believe he's going to be the one with the lowest HP. 264, 286, yes. But he can't get staggered if you pass 4-5. Yeah, because there are other sources of damage on 4-5. It's specifically from damage, for getting hit. Other stuff can apply Tremor to you. Anyway, Yisang, not much here that can help us. Sanity, being tankier, but we have... Do we have Gluttony? We don't have Gluttony. No, we have Gluttony on Ishmael, but it's owned. Yeah, between this turn and the last turn. This one is actually much better. Holy shit, this one is amazing for this team. Because when Ishmael uses her block, she fixes her speed at 1, and this is gonna immediately trigger for with the highest max HP. So yeah, no, Horse Sang and Knight Ishmael are made for one another with his passive. Let's understand it together. Combat start. Gain. Affected unit speed difference between this turn and the last turn times true defense level, max of 5. If the affected unit was not active participant last turn, use this minimum base speed value to calculate. Combat start. If the affected unit is less than 50% HP, and if the speed difference between this turn and the last turn is 3 or higher, heal 50 HP. So, the moment we pop our shield, and we are high speed with Ishmael, this is going to proc. Only once, mind you, unless we don't stop refreshing the block. So, Ishmael activates her defense. Boom. Next turn, she's going to be at 1 speed. This passive is going to trigger, comparing her previous speed to the speed of this turn, which is minimum. It's going to take that value and add that as defense level times 2 for a max of 5. And if she is at low health, she heals. This is beautiful for her. Holy shit. Faust, how can you help this defense thing with your skills? A Resonance of Gloom. We have Sinclair for True Gloom Resonance. At the start of combat phase, apply true defense level to the ally with the lowest HP percentage. We are gonna take this simply because it is literally giving us defense level, and we get stronger with defense. Dawn. We need Tremor, we need defense level. How can you help us? This might help. It is a 5 owner. The ally with the highest aggro skill heals 4 HP every time they hit an enemy that targets this unit. So this would again gives us a form of healing, and we do generate a little bit of gluttony with Ishmael. We only need to use her skill 5 times to activate it, so we are going to take this, unless T-Corp is better. When an ally with the slowest speed takes damage from enemies with Tremor, takes 10% less damage. This would give a damage resistance for Ishmael, because she's going to become the slowest one. She's the only one that can get like defensive form. Sinclair can't. So this would make her tankier, and since everyone's going to have Tremor because they're attacking Zwei Ishmael, this is a 10% damage reduction, which I think it's better. This one is a 4 HP heal every time they hit an enemy that targets this unit without limit. So what do we think? Damage reduction or recovering our HP? I much prefer to have HP recovery than just a 10% damage reduction. We already gonna have damage reduction out of the wazoo with all our defense level up, so this one is, Lobotomy Ego is better. And we do generate aggro, so... Ryoshu has her base, which is, you know, deals and takes more damage, but it's a Gluttony Resonance. The only Gluttony we have on our team is Ishmael's skill tree. Let's check the Eurodiv. Number 1 deployed ally against more tremor count from their skill or coin effects 2 times per turn. This one is good. We're gonna take this one because we need that self-tremor to maximize their skill tree and to use it on our... Literally just for the skill tree, really. Just activates the skill tree faster. Let's see what else we have here. You do not help us in any way, shape, or form, right? Because it's a Lust Resonance. Well, we're gonna take Eurodiv. Merso, base passive has a damage reduction for the ally with the highest max HP. Might just leave that there unless we have something better. Rose Spanner Workshop is 3 Gloom Resonance. We only have 2. It's Clash Power, it's not that good. Yeah, we're gonna leave base Merso for that damage reduction. Honglu is gonna give us that double. How does res work? Resonance like this? It means we need to have 3 sims of that color in the chain. Not necessarily in an order, just we need to have 3 slots on the chain. Sinclair, for example, has Lust, Gloom, and Sloth on his attacks. 3 Lust, 2 Gloom, and 1 Sloth, so it's more likely that you're gonna, you know, activate a Lust Resonance with him alone than you are to hit Gloom or Sloth. And actually, hold on. This will not be good because the only Sloth we have is Sinclair. He has a guard that is Sloth Resonance. Sloth. We could proc that to force this. When number are deployed into the trigger tremor burst and skill or coin effects, 25 chance to trigger an additional tremor burst once per turn. This will make like Ishmael potentially triple tremor burst with her skill tree with like the 25% chance, but there might be better options out there. There is always the extra damage from here, which is 5 owned Gluttony, which isn't difficult to get. It's just owned, which we might take because this thing, I don't see a lot of damage bonuses coming our way here. So we're not taking Eurodiv, we're taking Honglu Gambler. As always, he's very good. Heathcliff has this ID. Let's see how it goes. While with a fastest speed, Clash Power plus 1 skill to apply Tremor. This will essentially power up Sinclair. Sinclair is going to be faster than Ishmael. Sinclair's kind of while Ishmael is probably out damage him easily. Sinclair feels like he's going on the offensive more because his block is not as good as hers. Let me see. There is nothing else for Heathcliff to help. Rhodia, we don't generate any RAF, so we can select this Y here. Let me check. Resonance. RAF Resonance. Can't even use it. Sorry, Rhodia. What about your T-Corp? Trees love Resonance. The one that with a fast speed, Clash Block plus 1, clashing against targets with 5 plus Terramore. What about Rose Spanner? It's for own pride. When an ally with the slowest speed triggers Tremor Burst, increases stagger threshold by 20. Yeah, this is turbocharging Ishmael now. Her skill tree will trigger stronger Tremor Burst. Otis. How can you help us, Otis? You have Molar Fixer. One ally with the most tremor count gains 1 more tremor count for skill effects. So this is supercharging our ability to gain tremor. Got it. We could always take G Corp because you know, random buffs is always good, and it powers up our defense as well, gives us protection. So it's really a choice between gaining more tremor or gaining 1 power, 1 defense, or 1 protection. I'm going with G Corp Altus Sawi. Ujat. Less protection. Resonance Gloom. We don't have that much gloom, so. And finally, we have Gwegor. Gwegor, my boy. Gwegor. One ally has max speed targeted by 2 more attacks and 3 defense level up. Of course we're gonna take that. Is that even a question? We have 2 sources of healing, so let's review our team real quick. This is healing and defense level for Zwei Ishmael after she uses her block, because it's gonna fix her speed at 1. This is defense levels, right? Defense level for the ally with the lowest HP percentage at the time. This is healing for Ishmael. This is more tremor on self. This is damage reduction, damage. This one, what was it? This one, clash power. If she's deploying, this one is a stronger tremor burst. Random buffs, more defense level up. Team done. Let's deploy them into the dungeon. Thank you, Ryoshi, for slashing me in half. Yeah, they'll be fine. We are not gonna take any graces, but we are going to take a very special gift that I want to take because it takes forever to get otherwise. The gifts we're going to be taking are going to be Tremor, since we do a lot of Tremor. But we can also take, we can also take the Blunt for damage. Yeah, we're gonna take Blunt instead of Tremor. Our Tremor is more of an afterthought, even though we have a very powerful Tremor burst on Ishmael right now. But the gift that we are going to take is a very special, very simple, tier 2 nameless gift, the Snake Slow. Turn start. All allies gain 2 defense level up. Each ally gains defense level up on self divided by 4 offense level, max of 10. We are going to upgrade that. If we wanted to add a little spice on top, we could take the Tenacity Bolus. One ally with the highest max HP gains defense level up equal to the number of times his unit was hit by enemies. Skill attacks, max of 6. It's a small buff, it's a small defense level up. But it's, 6 defense level up. Will turbocharge our skill tree on Ishmael, which requires 16, basically almost by half. So we might just take both of these. I'm gonna need more Starlight for my MD, so no, I'm not gonna take that, sorry. We're just gonna take Snake Slow, that's good enough. We're gonna need anything else. Anyway, off we go into the dungeon. So, To close off, Resonance is a mechanic in Limbus where when you change skills of the same sin, same color, they empowered each other. If you make a long chain of the same color of 3 or more, it's called an absolute resonance, and they have to be in a row. While a normal resonance, as long as you have more than 2 or 3, I don't remember now, you are good. It becomes a resonance. The longer your resonance chain, the more power the subsequent skills later in the chain gain. More offense level, mind you, and damage as well. Anyway, ooh, we have money here. We have criticals in the Lake World. Healing, damage, criticals, healing. But this is fighting the choice between bleed or getting hit by the robots. I'm gonna get hit by the robots. Here we go. Deploying Ishmael first and the Twink second. And I didn't equip any eagles on them. Oh well, I don't think we're gonna need it. They are pretty mighty. Oh, we get the sad Hohenheim loading screen. Do you guys forgive me if I go out of my way to go back to the main menu and change this loading screen real quick? After this fight, of course. Right. Let's begin. So we could go right off the bat and just start our defensive stance here, really. Might as well do that. Activate defense mode. Now that we're in defense mode, we can properly begin. We are going to be refreshing Ishmael's defense mode every turn, unless we need healing. Our skill tree was not ready to pop for him, so what a shame. Oh, actually, yeah, no, it wasn't ready to pop. Ishmael is already at 25 self-tremor. At 30, she gets her full power up. And it's coming next turn. Nice. Alright, she has the level, I think she has the defense level ups. Yes, she does, I think. Hold on. She needs 16, and then 30 self-tremor for the massive boost. Let's see, 13, almost. 13 will get her a 26 roll on her skill tree. And let's do it twice. The tremor boost is just for damage bonus. Let's watch Ishmael roll a... Let me see. If my calculations are correct, mind you, she's gonna roll a 26 with her ward. If she hits all heads, and then there's the offense level difference. 13, 21. Oh no, it's rolling a +8 because she won defense level on the clash. Nice. And she didn't even consume her tremor because it didn't get to the third coin. Alright, one more time. She's going to roll now a 29. Let's check it. 15. 23. I just killed it before he could roll it. It was gonna higher than that too because of offense levels. Or maybe I miscalculated something here. But, that is very nice. There also the fact that she was in defensive mode, and defensive mode she gains a damage up on that. 8, 8, 16, plus 24, plus 5, 29, yeah. Sinclair is getting beaten the hell up. Come on, Sinclair. I fucking hate this robot so much. Kanto 4 has the enemies have a way to haunt me. I hate almost every one of them. The bosses not so much. Ah, it's fine, Trom, it's fine. We're just here along for the ride. I'm just glad that you're here, you know? I do this whole streaming thing for fun, and because maybe one day I will be good enough that people will, you know, send me a little money my way. And because again, I'm from Brazil, any money sent my way from overseas is worth a lot more. I'm not trying to be greedy or anything here, but it would be nice if someday I got enough traction to form a community, and you know, and if, who knows, if I make some money out of this, I might just make this full time, make videos and all that. When I started this channel, I wanted to make like game reviews, stream other games aside from Limbus, but you know, real life responsibilities and working and taking care of the house, cooking, all of that stuff kind of got in the way. And dear God, is Sinclair already fucked up? Alright, Sinclair, I think I might have to sit you out on the next battle, buddy. You are fucked. Well, if you die, you die. Yeah, my income is beyond shitty. By myself, my income is beyond shitty. Now, let's pour one out for Sinclair, as he's about to die. Goodbye, Sinclair. Big number. Big roll. 29. As planned. Nice job. Anyway, like I was saying, when I first opened this channel, I had the grandiose idea of making videos, making game reviews, because I have a lot of talk, and, you know, doing a lot more than I'm doing right now, just the daily Limbus stuff, but it was unfortunately unfeasible. Where did she get the true extra power, though? No. I'm trying to figure out where she's getting the extra power from her ward attack. Because it's not supposed to be rolling that high. The base power is 5. Is it because of a difference between offense levels? Might be. 15, 23. Yeah, she's rolling higher than she should, and I don't know why. Anyway, we got a chance to revive Sinclair and heal Ishmael here. Oh, it's you. Bride Envy, Raffen Envy. Don't fail me now, Ishmael. Thank you. I am going to melt this instantly. Let's see. We got our healing. Good. We gonna resurrect Sinclair. And we're gonna heal Ishmael. Sinclair is just going to have to, you know, this one is good for inflicting defense level down on Ishmael's level 3, skill 3. This one is just poise, so why the hell not? Enhance the snake's low, because that will make us powerful. Enhance the shoe as well. There we go. Now it applies to both allies. We can sell the tourney rope cuffs as well as the tourney path. And refresh. Arrow stake. When hitting an enemy using a single coin, inflict 1 bleed potency, inflict 2 defense level down to the end of the next turn. If target has already bleed, make bleed. I don't think we have single coins on this thing. Yeah. I don't know why. Oh, wait. Oh, 1 second. I almost forgot to remove that. Oops, all the 3 years texts were getting covered. My apologies. I don't know why, but I'm very tired. I was yesterday. Did you eat? Did you eat a good meal? And I'm talking about carbs. Did you eat some protein? Talking egg, chicken, meat, anything. Because if you didn't, and I'm about to enter another ramble hole about how proper food is necessary to keep your body nice and energetic. When you say you feel tired, it's not because you are tired. I don't know how your day has been, but sometimes it's just that your body isn't getting the nutrients it needs to keep it functioning because of carbohydrates and sugar. You fucks. You motherfuckers. Why do you haunt me? What did I do to you? What did I do to the Rose Spirit Workshop? Why are they leaving ink stains on floating ink stains? What the hell is that? It's saying... What is... This is a legit haunting. What is going on? What? All right. Okay. They got a shadowy aura on them. Their specters now following me. I guess it breaks when they hit against a clashable guard. Why does he have a shadowy aura? I'm confused. Alright, come on. Snap out of it. Alright. Magical number for Sinclair, what was it? Magical number was 9 self-defense level. It's not yet ready. Unless against 1 defense level to tremor on self. For defense level up, going for power, visualize. We might be able to get our defense level if it clashes correctly. It's not going to clash correctly. Just go for this. We're just gonna tank it all. All right. Activate combat mode. So, allow me to go on a ramble hole about nutrition and how Americans are screwed. Sugar, carbohydrates, when your blood sugar goes up in your body is, again, he has a shadow aura. He has a shadow aura. Why does he have a shadow aura? You are supposed to be like a random mook. Why you are aura farming on the nights? What entity possessed you? Anyway, carbohydrates, insulin. When you consume sugar or carbohydrates, which become sugar in your blood, your body is forced to create insulin to lower your blood sugar. Insulin also has the effect, which is essentially your body telling itself to, hey, we gotta store energy. So all these nutrients that are coming from this food, I want you to reroute them to the fat cells, all right? Because we need like a storage. And that's what the insulin does. It forces your body to, reroute the energy that was going to your organs, to the things that need from the food you just consumed, into your fat cells. It makes you fat, literally. You want to get fat real quick, you eat carbohydrates with sugar. That's a cake, you're gonna get fat, like real fat. And so, when this happens, when he's rerouting the energy that from the food to the fat cells into your body and not to your body, it creates the effect where you ate, you feel full, your stomach is nice, full of shit, full of garbage, and then the energy didn't reach where it needed to go, so you're hungry again, and you eat more to compensate. You eat so much, in fact, that you brute force energy going into the things that your body needs, and then you get a lot of fat in the process. That's why sugar is horrible. That's why eating cake is horrible. That's why you only used to eat like these smaller stuff, the candies, like only on festivals or, very, how's it called? It should be at this. Very special occasions, I have been gradually removing all sugar from my life. I still drink soda once this year, I think, because on my birthday, because I deserve it. I still eat the occasional candy here and there, yes, and I didn't completely phase it out. Nice job, Honolulu. I am trying to eliminate carbs from my life as well, because carbohydrates become sugar in your blood. Hey, shiny mirror of all mirror roads, everything good? You tell me. It's a little fuzzy today because, I'm not naturally bald. Why did I choose that one? I don't need a Pierce gift. So yeah, carbohydrates become sugar in your blood. God damn it, Sinclair. Which in turn makes you hungrier. So avoid bread, avoid cake. There's a reason why the carbohydrates are pushed so much into our diets, because it's way easier to harvest it, to cultivate it. But I'm not gonna get any the theories, conspiratory theories, which are not conspiratory at all, because there's actual lobbying for this kind of shit. But yeah, if you can, try to avoid carbohydrates in general, try to avoid sugar as much as you can. Your body will thank you. You eat a salad with a little bit of protein, and yum yum, you feel nice, full, and full of energy. And the only problem is that, again, like I said last stream about, when I was talking about nutrition, your body doesn't immediately understand the fact that, I ate enough to sustain myself. So you gotta eat up until you're 80% full, and then you stop eating and you're good. That's how the Japanese make it. The Japanese do it as well. Your body is a machine, and a machine requires proper fuel to work. You put garbage in the fuel tank, it's going to clog up and explode. Really? Zwei, Zwei Sinclair doesn't really benefit from going into defensive mode. That's weird. He is a buff character. His skill true buffs his allies, which is very nice. And Ishmael just hits comically hard with that skill tree, man. She's rolling as high as an eagle with all conditions met. And she's meeting those conditions frequently. it's really worth just, you know, dumping all of the Sinclair's skill 1s into skill 2s, just because the skill 2 gives offense and defense level up for your teammates. Like, again, this is what a good double O should be. A double O should not be like a frontline fighter. They need to have good support passives for your team, and they need to have good buffs for the rest of the team. They're not supposed to like be super good at dealing clashes or super good at dealing damage. They're good at giving support to, you know, the frontliners. He looks like such a dork when he does the pose. I hate you. Another problem with Zwei that you might find if you try to play her is status effects. As we know, bleed and rupture are very dangerous, and we want to avoid them as much as possible when running duels or solos. I think we can just kill them this turn. Oh yeah, tomorrow at 1 p.m. my time, approximately 1 p.m. another tabletop session. That's right, the cringe continues. But hey, cringe is dead, I'm still alive. See, I'll go for 150 and we do extra blunt damage, why not? I think we have all of our support passives active already, except for ones that are resonance. Just as I was talking about, you know, this one is a Gloom passive, so, and Gloom is his second skill. So yeah, I'm planning on replacing all of his skills with a skill 2. It's funny that you mentioned the shiny mirror thing, Carmen, because now I imagine the scene of me being Dante, but instead of like pulling the IDs from the mirror with chains, I just act like an Astronomican for 40k, and it's just my bald head reflecting light across all of the mirror words. Follow the beacon, come to me, my sinners. Here's a perfect example of the combat system of this game, the prediction system trolling you. Observe. Ishmael has a singular pip of paralysis. Because of the singular pip of paralysis, which goes away the moment she throws a coin, her skill is being considered as going to roll like the absolute minimum. All coins are 0, which it's not going to happen. It's going to go away after one coin toss. So this game, this is why the whale, Dreaming Silt Current, is considered one of the worst bosses by a lot of people, because it applies like 1 paralysis to all your sinners, removing your win rate abilities. Not removing, but like you just see, oh, everything is hopeless, is struggling, what's going on? See, it's gone. Final Flash! Sinclair, you continue to disappoint me. But as far as like a support unit goes, Sinclair's not bad. His skill tree will offer some great bonuses, we just need to use them more often. And I guess I gotta start using his defense as well. Let's do this. If I don't have a skill true to use to buff Ishmael, I would just use a defense on him. Like right now, I'm gonna have to use all defenses on him because he's screwed. Ishmael is at her magic number, sort of. Of course he loses the clash. Why would he win the clash? He died again! The mega aggro of Limbus kind of is Zwei-ish, yeah. For a tank character, he's pretty bad, but I guess I'm not really using him correctly. I'm not using his defensive form. Let's crush them. She hits so hard with that skill tree, it's so good. She hits hard, but she ain't immortal. The thing is, the healing that I was promised from Dawn is not working, I think. There we go. Like, where is Dawn? It's because you're not generating aggro, that's why. Why aren't you generating aggro? Here we go. Instinct is passive activated. Very nice. There we go. Just kill him. Finish him off. Damage. I just realized she's gonna have to handle whatever comes next all on herself by herself. This might be a wipe. Charred disc, not bad. If we had burn. Oh no, we're right here. Whew. I thought it was gonna be a wipe. False alarm. Seems like this is the second time I revive him and he cost me 100 cost. Very good. We're gonna take a PS system. Yes, we are. And we're gonna be selling the charred disc. And we really don't need childhood in the flask. We didn't bring any egos to be equipped. So yeah. We are going to enhance. Actually, give me a normal refresh. See if we can get Zwei Ishmael. Yeah, we can replace her. Yeah, her skill 2 is just better than her skill 1 in every possible way. Also, in breast living is skin fliction tumor potency next turn. Ref tumor potency instead. Not great. We're gonna upgrade the UPS system because it's good. This one just gives us more poise. We're poised up. Our knights are able to critically hit now. And might as well take the oscillating bracelet while I'm here. Why not? Can we upgrade it? Yes, we can. It makes it easier to reach the thresholds of our, our buffs. Now, we gotta use Sinclair a little bit better. If he doesn't have a skill 2, he's blocking. And if he meets a threshold for his skill tree, he uses it. Of course, it's another bleed enemy. Oh yeah, he has a 0 sanity. Oops. I didn't have anyone on support to give him like sanity. We don't have middle brother Merceau or anything. What was the magical number for his skill tree? It was 9 defense, right? He's at 4. 4 will net him only 1 coin power. What a shame. Oi? Tá na geladeira, na gaveta, mãe. Onde ele sempre esteve. Here we go. And now Dawn's passive is working. Alright, you are at 13. 13 is enough to power up her skill tree. You have how much defense level up on you? 6. The 6 will net you a 19 on your skill tree. Alright, we can use it. We can't because he's slow as shit. But hey, we can use it twice. Free damage right there. 29. 29? Why did it do that? Low sanity suffering. Alright, if he doesn't have a skill true, he is blocking. He has 2 skill trues, good. Ishmael needs to refresh her thing. How are your defense levels? 13. I think she's gonna get some defense level from clashing, so here we go. Very good. Now you got your sanity back, boy. Boom. 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 29 row. You have a lust skill, you ass. It's fine, it's fine. You have true skills, true, good. We're gonna go with Ishmael Clash. Alright, Ishmael Victor Pierce, I didn't pay attention to that. Again, I analyzed the ID, the kit, but I forgot to look at her, like, the resistances. We are not on our golden territory yet for absurd damage with her, so we're gonna use attacks. You get to block, and then you attack twice with your skill 2 to empower her. Alright, it's going better now. It's going way better. They do, because this creature is resistant to blunt, Not right now, of course, and most of our sins are normal or endured. This fight is gonna take a while. How are you on defense level? You are pathetic. Go with that just to deal more damage. Ish, go do things. Go do Ish things. Go Ish. Combat stance to deal more damage to their S3. Alright, big ward. Big ward. Big ward. 29. One more turn. We can just damage this one and make sure the clash is the last one to do. So here we go. Victory. Thank you, Lei Hang. Teach these youngins how to do it. Milepost of survival. Alright, what we're gonna take here? We're gonna take rebate token, and we're gonna take this one. Rebate token is good because it gives us free free upgrades on our shit. Let's head on down here. Oh, it's you. I would love to fight you, but I ain't gonna. Because these streams are not supposed to take 2 hours, but it is taking 2 hours nonetheless. Let's go down here. Now, tomorrow I am going to have my tabletop stream. I do not know if Sunday I'm going to do my Mirror Dungeon Extreme. I will think about it. You two have both skill trees. You're going to block and you're going to hit. Now you're going to... Now there is this. Now I'm starting to understand a difference between a clashable block and a normal block, because the normal block gives you a shield, right? And the shield maintains itself even after the clash, while a clashable block only works for one clash. It's stronger against that clash, but it doesn't give you the shield. But the problem is, blocks in general, for every other unit that has a block, are extremely, extremely weak. I do suppose that the clashable block can not only do power attacks that hit you, but also win a clash, which is very important. You are the power to hell and back. You are going to sit tight, and actually you're going to do something. You'll do something. Because winning that clash empowers Ishmael, and empowering Ishmael, we passed the magic number for her 3, which is 16. So her ward is going to roll at maximum power. It's a 58888. Power Ishmael, please. Very good. You're not using your skill 2. You are in the correct position. There we go. Ooh, you were paralyzed. Not a problem. We need another source of healing. Full power ward? Yes! The guy survived with 1 HP, the poor bastard. And he keeps spawning more. You are paralyzed, my brother. And are you gonna gain enough defense level? Yes. Might have been a mistake? Nah. Yeah. Don't get staggered. Try to actually clash for once. Thank you. I should have used a clashable block there. Seems like the Zwei West really is use at least one block or you get shafted. I just realized I'm playing Darkest Dungeon here. We have knights fighting inquisitors. Bye-bye, Sinclair. Once again, I don't know where I am on the map. We don't have any way to heal you either. Yeah, fuck it. Why isn't your healing proccing? You're supposed to have aggro on you. I guess you have to hit enemies that hit you. He survived? I'm flabbergasted. He's gonna die from bleed. He almost died from bleed. This is the second node of this fight, this floor, isn't it? What do we do here? We have a counter coming up. Don't do that. Right. They gotta die, they gotta die. Stand your ground and fight, Sinclair! Of course. By the way, can't Clash Clash Guard counters apparently. Everyone died. Let me retry, goddammit. Retry. That dropped some ash on my keyboard. Whew. Inquisitors are always being strong, man. Their bleed count is no joke. They have a lot of attacks. They are nasty, 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 nasty. Let's keep blocking. Let's keep blocking for a little bit. I think basically no damage, but still. Damage is damage, and they're applying ailments, and ailments are no good.
복잡한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았거든.
One more turn of blocking. We need some slots. We need some slots. Four parallels in Ishmael.
싸울 준비는 끝났을까?
It's time to start clashing.
사실 그렇게 깜깜하게 쳐다만 보고 있고.
Except you, Sinclair. You do your thing. There we go. Now we begin our counterattack. Nice.
이제 그것이 진지하게 갖다 써야 돼. 바로 별로 어려울 거
We got counters incoming. So, because I can't control the cartas very well, it's going to be a full round of blocking. Just tank it, boys. Any more counters? One more counter. Let's try to make a count now.
생각이 있으면 복잡한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았거든.
Go. I'm satisfied with this result. Six goddamn bleed. Right, we need to counterattack now because we can't win by just staying on the defensive, otherwise it would just munch through us with bleed. The thing Ishmael hits like a damn truck, and she's armored as a truck. Keep going. All right. It's gonna be hard to recover from this, man. You don't have lithograph, and prejudice only works once. And I don't know why our passives aren't like activating, our healing passives. Well, it has sooner than hit the enemy targets this unit, not lining as well aggro. Why isn't she generating aggro? Her attacks generate aggro. On use, gain aggro for the slot next turn. I don't get it. Alright. And there's this guy that's just attacking because he can, I guess. Go. seriously, I don't get it. Why are we not generating aggro? All our skills generate aggro. We should be aggro maxing by now.
대검은 머리가 쪼개지지 않았습니다.
When I see you get staggered because I didn't put a single clashable counter there. There we go. Shmao, you're gonna have to carry that weight. It's true counters.
위험한 발견. 재패기. 대검은 머리가 쪼개지지 않았습니다.
Very good.
대검은 머리가 쪼개지지
Cool boy, I thought it was gonna be the end of the run there. The Inquisitors has always been hard enemies because they still follow the old Ruina philosophy of enemy design where they can inflict you with some very heavy debuffs. And yeah. And also I'm running true team, so it's always a challenge to fight this kind of people. Okay, let's avoid the blunt notes. Two more to go. Let's go fight this one because it's easy.
목표 위치로 돌격 중.
Right.
위험한 발견. 재패기. 대검 방어.
Now who's in dire straits is Ishmael, no longer Sinclair. Which is odd. Alright, we got enough slots to actually clash. Let's begin clashing. Alright, clashers, let's get clashing. And now you're regenerating health. Oh, there is something I'm missing here. Each of these units slot gain 10. This is units number slots aggro. I don't understand. Why are we sometimes generating aggro and sometimes we are not generating aggro? Because by all means, we should have aggro every turn because every single one of our skills generates aggro, except skill 3, I guess. Yeah, gain aggro, and the defensive stance gives aggro as well. So by all means, she should be the main target of every attack, and that would trigger Dawn's healing every time they hit an enemy. So why the hell is it not? With the highest aggro, it's her. I don't get it. Oh, that one's fixable, huh?
위험한 발견. 재패기.
Stagger before you can do anything, boy. Kill him. Kill him! Kill him! Kill him now! This guy's getting weird today. Good job. And we got some healing to boot from out of that. just do this. Turn this around. There we go. Now we got another node to go. We're gonna avoid that one at the top because, oh, I don't want to find more Inquisitors. They are annoying. They're very strong and very annoying. It's a good thing Guido doesn't appear later into the mirror dungeon. It's just a few Picatula. We should be fine. Let's block him for now. Actually, you got your skill, blue skill, it's neutral. Let's block him for now. 5%! They are weak to Pierce, and they are weak to Wrath. Oh my, that was a load of damage. Ooh, 4 times damage. Don't get hit anymore, boy. If you get hit, you die. What about you? You're normal, fatal. Yeah, just tank everything for him, please. Let him do a little bit of damage here. Like, crush that one for me.
빨리 좀 하지 그랬냐? 인자사 머리 쓸 것도 더 없지. 딱하고 명예롭게.
Alright, whatever you do, you twink. Don't get hit. Because you are taking the quadruple damage from these guys, and they mean business. They want you dead. There's that healing that we were promised. Good. Hey, alright. The ally with the highest skills left for every time they hit an enemy that targets this unit. It has to be an enemy that targets this unit, so highest aggro would be her. So enemy that targets this unit would be this one. And you can clash and win, I guess. I want to kill that guy, kill that guy, kill this guy. Now that I think about it, if you are doing a solo with a character that is capable of generating aggro, that Dawn support passive is crazy good. Because right now we're kind of split between the aggro. Sometimes she has more aggro, sometimes he has more aggro. But as long as they're targeting you, you're good. Yeah, you just sit there and be pretty, boy. You can't outrun any of these, right? You can... Check. Here's what you're gonna do. You are going to be targeting that one, but you're gonna clash last. If my calculations are correct, it's gonna be this skill, and this skill, but I'm probably going to be wrong. I am willing to accept the death of Sinclair to prove that. Yep, he attacked first. Motherfucker, I hate this. Whenever you have like a roll of skills, it chooses at random which one is going to go first. Because naturally you imagine that the order of elements would be this skill first, and then this one, and then this one. So by setting this one as the last one to clash against the enemy, this one is going to be last and these two are going to come first. Not the case, and he was faster than them, so I don't get it. Sometimes he decides it's going to work perfectly, sometimes it doesn't. It creates inconsistency in a strategy game, and that's pretty bad. See, I guess clash just take priority. I guess it's to avoid this one particular strategy, right? Thank you, Lei Hang. It's always nice to have you here. You cost me a lot of lunacy, but I love you. You're literally me. Alright, let's heal up. Alright, replace his skill 1 with a skill 2, please. We're going to be taking... No, only apply the 5th deployed unit, we can't reuse it. Cloud Pattern Gorboto is useless for us, Battery Socket is useless for us. Layer Bandages will be good, because there's only 2 Sinners. And once enhanced, power it up. We're gonna update the doll, because fixed damage and power downs. This one is worthless, we're gonna sell. This one, Envy Affinity or Skill Inflicts Burn, is useless for us. We don't have a single Envy skill. What else? Give me a refresh. Seasang, Octagonal, Risk Outlets is good. Ring Spirit, with a basic and for term enemies, I'll take it, sure, why not? Enhance the Risk Outlets. There we go, we got some damage up out of the trade. I love running OPS system and Risk Outlets. And we're good to go. Floor 3, clocking in at 141 now. 141. Not good, but then again, these are tanks. And I think my cigar is over. What a shame. I thought it was going to be better. I paid extra for this. Hello, you fuck-ass centipede. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to beat you up a little bit, and then we're going to just get our buffs. There we go. Ward rolling as high as an eagle. Always nice to see. Alright, we got all the slots we need now for proper clashing, for proper cobbering. The problem is, you are a slow motherfucker, as always. And god damn it. Well, at least he gets free reign of, like, attacking. Yeah, just attack it. Pierce is not good for her. We just put off this cigar, put my ashtray over here, and focus on the game. Here we go. I have entered a gamer stance. Alright, Sinclair is now fast enough to actually do something. Power guard, please, and then combat preparation. Ish just will block 1 and attack 2. Actually, we can attack 3 times, and we reapply defense preparation next turn.
보겠습니다.
Heal, heal, and more healing.
최선의 방어.
Very good. Now we need to reapply Ish's block.
이번엔
And it's gonna be... How's Ish's defense levels? 14.
복잡한 것들을 갖다
Put
내고
it here. Then block one. Attack the other. Combat preparation on this one. Clash. Damage. And reapplication of the... It's on combat start, right? Combat start.
위험물 발견. 재파괴.
바로
Going much better now.
딱 느낌이 오잖아.
16. I think 16 is a magical number. I don't remember now. There we go. Good. Who will be able to stop it? Well, Ish. Lost self-charge. We are going to have to stall to avoid further problems. Just, I don't think we do 100 damage, but we'll try. The idea is to stall it, but I guess we're gonna kill it. Because if it stalls this turn, if it doesn't die this turn, it's going to use its big attack on the next one and uses all its charge, but I think we're gonna kill it before he does that. Boink, boink, boink. And then there's boink and boink. Not dead. We're gonna give it a moment to catch its breath, because I know its mechanics, and it's going to use an attack soon that uses up all its charge. No, it currently has no charge. Kill it! Kill it now! Beat it! Beat it to death! Come on! Centipede torture!
최선의 방어.
Death! There we go. No charge, no revive. Simple as that. Alright, that was floor 3. That was very difficult because of the Inquisitors. Learned my lesson, we need to avoid them. And we still have 2 floors to go, I believe. Give me more light. And we are at 147. Let's see. Illusory Hunt and the Great Coat is useless, but we're gonna take it. Alright. Refresh. Addicting Lust. Let's go for this path. Hey, yeah, those are stars. Give me your damn gift already.
의뢰비 인생에 대해서 대화를 나누는
That's Rose Hunter. Leave. We're just gonna leave. Ancient Effigy.
의뢰비 인생에 대해서 대화를 나누는
Alright, what awaits us in this combat scenario? Kurkumo Clan. Bleed Appliers. Not good.
위험물 발견. 재파괴.
으쌰. 기다려, 총 맞았냐? 그냥 문제라고 없이.
Here we go.
위험물 발견. 재파괴.
roll that big ward attack.
최선의 방어를
I'm gonna fight John here, am I? I probably am. Combat preparation and a block. Alright, how's your defense level up? Not yet time, but we're gonna use it anyway. Ish can go one turn without using her shield. Fine and dandy. Do it. Good job.
최선의 방어를
Nice.
대검의 머리가 좁아지지 않았을
There we go. Eliminating one by one. I hope we don't fight June here. That counter is gonna be always up. What my dog's barking at. I am quite looking forward towards tomorrow's tabletop. We're finally going to continue that fight. They're going to fight the mutant from Darktide that I adapted to the system. And it's going to be fun because they jumped down from the cargo containers and it's going to be difficult to get back up. Alright, we're healing. Yeah, we can go a turn without defensive skills. Although if you're clashing against a offensive one, we might as well just... purple is better, there we go. $25, I like that block. Because it gets so much defense level up when you're actually clashing against a block. If your defense level is higher than your offense level, you actually get a power boost on your blocks, which is very nice. Obliteration. That ward skill is crazy strong. Alright, Drone is here. Hell is here. So, what do? The block here. Combat preparation. The block here. Let's avoid clashing June for now. We need to take care of its underlings first. Let's not clash against June, against the Giga counter, since we know how to avoid it. Ah, of course he gets staggered. Ah, come on, Sinclair. He's gonna die. There's not much I can do.
위험한 발견. 재팔게. 대검판.
Obliterate her. There we go. gonna eat a big counter. Again, you cannot block counters. Even if you have a flashball guard ready to deploy. Goodbye, Sinclair.
지금이라도 빨리 도망치세요. 아직도 정신머리가 없어. 어쩌면 무엇이 말을 해도 라고 나 잡아줘 이겨.
There we go. We have a paralysis. That's why we're not be able to counter him. And our attacks are going to June, which is, you know, bad. But here we go. We ball.
재패기.
We're gonna take 100 of damage out of bleed. We might have to restart.
대금은 모두가 쏟아지지 않았을까. 백업함. 백업함. 백업함.
Should have just done blocks, honestly.
백업함.
There we go.
어째
What do?
뭐
We win, and we try not to die. We have 515. That's 150 damage. There's not much I can do about it. And how does she not have aggro? She used a bunch of blocks.
위험함을 발견. 재패기.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding something about her kit. Let's just retry the fight.
뒤질 만한 상황이야.
I don't get it, because if she generates aggro on her skill 1, her skill 2, and on defensive stance, how is she not generating aggro every turn to be able to, you know, fight? I don't get it. It's pissing me off. Because its main source of healing we had on this team is Ish being able to generate aggro and then hitting the guys targeting her to, you know, heal. If she does not have aggro, it does not work. She's supposed to have aggro every turn because skill 1, 2, and her block generate aggro. Again, it didn't generate. What is going on here? Trees this next turn, okay. Generates 5 aggro to the skill slot next turn, okay. Nothing about consuming aggro. This one doesn't generate, it's fine. And defensive stance generates, you know, each of these units slots gain 10 aggro. 10 divided by these unit slots aggro. It makes no sense. Why is it not triggering aggro? It's on use. Is it bugged? I don't think it's bugged, but it sounds bugged.
신변 확보하겠습니다.
백업함.
이번엔 자기가 신가시잖아. 한살 빨렸더니 갖다 내진 않았지.
I'm gonna look this up later because I am quite mad at this. It's supposed to be generating aggro. I base my healing off of that ability. Again, no aggro whatsoever. What's going on? Why is she not generating aggro with her skills? Defensive stance should be giving her aggro. That is so bizarre, man.
신변 확보하겠습니다.
defensive stance doesn't give you aggro? This is bugged. This has to be bugged, right? I don't want to complain about this kind of shit, but come on. I needed this to keep my team healed. I didn't bring healing eagles. That was my bad, but still. Why? Just why?
신변 확보하겠습니다.
Are we generating too much aggro and it's looping back on itself? Sometimes she has aggro, sometimes she doesn't. Oh, hold on. If the stream quality dies for a second, it's because I'm opening my browser. Oh, give it a second.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰는 것이 생각나네.
Ooh, sorry, I kind of punched my microphone because I am quite mad at this. Alright, here we go. Are you being targeted? Of course you are being targeted by true attacks.
위험한 발견. 재패기. 대검 파고. 대검 파고. 최선의 방어를.
Hey Ish, where's your clashable guards? Hey Ish, where's your aggro? Which we need. Whatever. So here, by the way, just went downstairs. Alright, no worries. I'm just mad that aggro apparently is broken. It doesn't function.
위험한 발견. 재패기. 대검 파고. 대검 파고.
바로
대검은 뭔가 찌르지 않았을 텐데.
한번 터진 것이 제목 보는 맛이 있단 게 아마추어 싸게 터뜨려야 쓰겠지.
It only works in focus encounters. Are you kidding me? Alright, I see. Also, my brother says hello. Hello, acidic trauma brother. Want to shake for my brother being too good at predicting what he plays. Nice. So, my main source of healing only functions if it's on a focus encounter. If it's an unfocused encounter like right now, you can just get fucked. How lovely. How delightfully lovely. Which skills are clashing against the big boy? All of these. We're just gonna block him completely.
위험을 발견. 재패기. 대박 파괴. 대박 파괴.
You didn't have Ishmael dueling against June with just blocks.
대박 파괴.
My buddy's OG5K. Ah, nice, nice. Glad to see you two. I didn't know you two were brothers, huh? That's interesting. Alright, let's try to make this work now. It's a block. Don't want to trigger his massive counter because God knows that hurts.
위험을 발견. 재패기. 대박 파괴.
Oh, it's so it becomes some sort of like family entertainment now. Family program every day, huh? It's just like TV.
대박 파괴.
And there we go. He went and attacked him. I specifically didn't want this to happen, but it did. Oh well. It's time to die. It's time to kill June because he has lived for far too long already. And this fight has been going on for 10 rounds. Several combat preparations later.
얼마만치 노는 것 같은 게 싸게 치우는 거
Alright, that was unpleasant. An unpleasant surprise because we just discovered what's going on over here. Why is fog? Never mind. 2 hours and we're still at 4-4. By God, we're gonna take a long combat after this. Let's go over here. Now that we know it's only focus encounters, let's make the best of focus encounters, shall we? Nah. If you can tell, I'm quite mad. I thought aggro worked outside of focus encounters, but apparently it does not. And so we are going to come over here and we are going to beat these wolves senseless. And they're faster than me. Of course they are. There we go. Well, you learn something new every day about this game, myself included. I talk about a lot how things work in this game, but I didn't realize aggro worked on focus. I'm very mad at it. I'm gonna keep saying that. I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. It's time for hell. Hell is here.
생각이 있으면 간섭한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았던지. 신병 확보하겠습니다.
This train's is taking longer than usual. Again, the knights are very good at fighting, and Ishmael has a crazy attack on her skill tree, but they Yeah, you know, it's two characters, they're mostly defensive focused, and we had some rough spots with the Inquisitors and with Jung just now, because again, no healing outside of focus encounters. So mad at this. So mad at this. I'm so angry. It's seething inside like a deadly poison. This shouldn't be happening. Alright, we have this lots to properly clash against these bozos now. Let's end this fight. We're in an even match now, and we are high sanity while you aren't. And you do not have unbreakable points, so we're fine. Spin to win, Ishmael. There's another dog. Well, not a problem. We hit them with this one, and 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 we focus fire on him, and then we kill them. As simple as that. Ooh la la!
최선의 방어를.
Oh, there's another dog. There's another one. Oh no! There's so many dogs. What do I do? Now I tell you what I'm gonna do. We're gonna obliterate them. And speaking of dogs, my own dogs are barking outside. I am so looking forward to tomorrow. I'm gonna have a good time being the GM again, punishing my players for doing stupid things.
최선의 방어를.
There we go. Kill that one. I think you can kill it with a single strike. And then kill this one. When we have more knights, man, I wish we get more IDs from the west, Zwei. It will make for an excellent full team. Like, holy shit, the full team of tanky knights will go hard as hell.
최선의 방어를.
You know what would be dope as hell, actually? Now, we already kind of have this on the mirror dungeon here, where when we finish the combat node, we go into the map and select a path, you know? Imagine this. You go into the mirror dungeon, enter the first node, fight begins. As soon as you're done with the fight, you don't leave the fight, you stay in the fight. The map shows up, you select a node, you go to the next fight the way your sinners are. And you just keep going until you're finished. And you keep choosing like different paths to get there. It's like one endless battle. That would be dope as hell. I would love to have that. Oh my god, we're finally here. Start with speed. Another eyeball, yes please. Phantom pain, please. We need damage. We need damage horrendously now. Ally. The highest place calculate. Whatever. It's a whatever. Give me a refresh. Give me a refresh. Sinclair. Good. Become Gloom Boy. Enhance gifts. And let's try to fuse something here. If we fuse for the slash bone slash 4, you think we gonna get the sword? No, it gets under memory. Don't worry, we simply roll it again. The rusty coin is useless for us because we don't have skill with a single coin, so we never get so. Motherfucker! I wanted a slash gift, not that. Fine, it's fine. I'm not mad at all. You're mad, I'm not mad. Slash, there we go. Jeez, was that too hard to give me? The big sword? The broken sword? Alright, boss 4th floor. I'm having a harder time with some of the other IDs I had before in the past using these true knights, and I don't know why. Maybe because I didn't get a proper source of healing like Gregor? This boss is easy. Hoity-toity, goddamn. I was in a good mood. I'm always in such a good mood after finding out that aggro only works on focus encounters. All I had to do was read. I need to stop being mad at this. I should get some water. But we're at the end. I'm gonna get a long fight in the next one so that we, you know, let's do the gimmick. Alright. Yeah, anyone will do. Just give the talismans to the damn thing already. Alright, it's depowered, defanged, and ready to roll over and die. And so it will. Very nice. Focus fire over here. I'm sleepy too. What the hell? I guess it's a Friday effect, right? It's a good Friday. It's the end of the week. Wasn't that hard for me this week. Had a good time. But yeah, Friday has an effect on people. We might be living in the century of logic and science, but we're still under the effects of what's it called? In Portuguese, it's Gregory. I think Gregory of Friday. Everyone's pretty much tired from the week, wants to rest, and that energy permeates the globe, the planet, and affects us as well. I feel like I'll be doing this mirror dungeon a lot quicker if I was doing Ishmael solo. Alright, here we go. Sure, give him offense level and a flash power, why not? Alright, give me a long fight. You bastard. We're gonna fight Santa, I don't care. Santa. We're gonna kill Santa. Or we could go for Jesus as well, I guess. It's a long battle, it's a single one, and I don't have to micromanage everything. But it is a difficult battle. Kinda. Let's go fight Jesus. What a way to end what a way to end the mirror dungeon using knights. We struggle with inquisitors and the final boss is God. This is a JRPG! I don't want the sinking gift to go away. Give me a free sinking gift. Alright. Homeward is healing, Sun Shower. Actually, slot absolute resonance is in skill with true attack weight, allies against true power. Biovenom is good. First aid kit is good. This only if we have 5 more guys. Get the Twink final replacement skill, so we have full combat preparations. We sell the garbage that we have here, like this, we don't use it anymore. We're gonna sell Burial Curse because it only affects 6 units. We don't use sinking, so that can go as well. We don't need Eagle resources right now. This can go, this can go. And we also need this. We could keep rebate token, I guess. Give me a refresh. Ishmael. Compression bandage, night vision goggles. And it has the gifts we have. It has this one for more offense and damage up. It has the bio cannon. Rebate token triggered, nice. We do a healing to go back. Oh, once you're locked into for the healing, you can't lock back out. Amazing. Oh well. We're pretty much done already. Alright, let's lock in for Jesus. Or Carmen, whatever you want to call this boss. Ooh, it's been rough for this thing, honestly. Maybe I just got unlucky with a few fights, or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I think I just got unlucky with a few fights, so let's hit the flesh. Flesh is the same damage type. There we go, true roses for me. One of gloom, one of envy. Yeah, go, 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 go. Here we go. This boss is gonna be easy, yeah. I'm gonna know what I'm doing. Oh, you heal the flowers? I didn't know you could do that. Well, it's not going to matter. Pew, pew. Combat preparation, clash, 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 and go. Alright, dealt with the flowers, now deal with the sign of roses. Alright, let's activate defense mode so we can do big damage with our big skill. Big boys. Big boy skill. She's paralyzed, but she'll be fine. We have more than enough slots to clash now. Our paralysis is gone. Here comes the big truckload of damage.
최선의 방어를.
Oh, as big as it gets, because he currently is ineffective against all sin damage types, so yeah. Alright, he's gonna do wall separation.
자네가 생각이 있으면 허접한 것들을 갖다 내진 않았겠지. 신경 확보하겠습니다. 아이 씨발 뭐네? 내가 벌써 눈이 침침해졌어.
Back, my brother wants to know how Sinking Tremor is really good. I haven't tried Sinking Tremor. Now, I think it's pretty good because it got the Walpurg is Ryoshu, like Lob sold to the Ryoshu. And she has a lot of like, what you call single targets, assist skills actually. Same damage. The Flash is weak against Sloth. Envy actually. Envy. We need one activation of this. It's weak to the flesh, envy, and gloom. Got it.
위험을 발견. 제압하세요. 최선의 방어를.
Come on, Ishmael, that's a 5%. Dogs. Alright, the roses are back.
아, 근데 해야 되지? 말안 해도 알아서 잘하고.
위험을 발견.
Well, it doesn't just say it's good, really good. It says the best, oh lord. I mean Lord Lou, or just says the best of all, the best of the best. Because I'm a big fan of Bleed, not normal Bleed. Bleed is pretty fucking good. Has a shit ton of gifts for the dungeon, and has a top tier eagle for Rhodia, which essentially turns Bleed into Fairy from Library of Ruina. Alright, let's make you accept. Sure. Green. I'm gonna make this thing green now.
옛날에 외부 강사로 뛰던 것이
여왕을 사랑하는 성과.
한번만 잡아주면 일대로 다
위험을 발견.
It's green. This is again. I'm just playing Dark Souls. This is Dark Souls. Dark Souls, Darkest Dungeon, whatever you want to call it.
위를 아주 박살내 보시오. 화끈한 맛이 아주 딱이야.
Again, long boss fight. Here we go. Enter defense mode. Is the flesh weaker now to gloom? No. But the flesh is broken, so it's taking extra damage from everything. Enter defense stance. Target the flesh with both of your mega attacks. While Sinclair handles the clashing and empowering you. Here we go.
위험을 발견. 제압하세요.
Big damage.
손의 방어.
Now, 500, not bad. One more time. 5%. Maybe I'm just getting really unlucky with Ishmael rolling 5%. Again, she did it. If you only did with drop rates for rare items in video games, I think we can do 500 damage without clashing against these attacks, and even if it does not, it can't do anything. It's a 5, we're 8 and a 4. Let's not let those attacks go through, how about that?
위험인물 발견. 재패기.
And come on and land. And welcome to the gym. Boink. Whew. That took 2.5 hours. That is to be expected. However, both of these units are defense-oriented, even though they can buff their coin powers a lot, and they have multi-coin hits. We're not going in superposition mode with them. Hell no. Still, yeah, maybe I just ran into some rough spots along the way with the Inquisitors, with June, discovering that my main source of healing didn't work. We had to revise Sinclair twice now during this mirror dungeon. Overall, the West Zwei is pretty good. Zwei Ishmael is crazy good. Zwei Sinclair is a very good buffer. We need more Knights ID to have a proper full team of Knights. Then that would go crazy. But that's it. That's it for today's dungeon. Let me just collect the fruits of my labors here. Whew. That took a lot of time, and I was kind of losing steam at the end there. But that's how the way these things go. Just really, I'm not win rating the entire fight. I'm not running a full team, so these mirror dungeons really take a lot of time. I should have expected that, especially with, you know, the Zwei. Even the other Zwei East or Zwei South, I don't remember now. They took less time because we had a full team. But with that said, it's over for now. Tomorrow, I don't know what I will do. I will choose before making the announcement. But tomorrow we will have tabletop in the afternoon, so look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, please recommend it to your friend. And if you did not enjoy, please recommend it to your enemies so that we may send a Zwei to protect you. With that said, thank you so much. Goodbye, and until tomorrow. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.